Hello, family. My name is Chris. I am your home gamer dad, and welcome back to Spirit Island. Ooh, I hit it right when it did the little shimmery thing. A digital version of the tabletop game that I am playing for you on Steam. It's been well over a year since I put one of these out, and let me tell you, this game has a lot of new content to it. Pretty much all of it I don't have right now, but at some point I will get it. Before we jump into the new game, I am just going to go over here to the options real quickly just to show you that I am doing a 2D classic game just to make it easier for my recording software in order to pick it up. I was trying to do it with like 3D textures and everything and been slowly but surely downgrading it through each test until I finally figured out that this is actually a good way to do it. Plus, it doesn't look that bad. 2D classic, it's just flat and it looks like you'd be actually playing it, you know, on the table, so you know, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. As I said before, I didn't mean to say it again. New game. We're gonna go a 2-island board, running with 2 spirits. I'm just gonna do moderate complexity, just because I'm gonna change out the spirits anyway, and we don't have any of these guys. Because what I am going to be doing is I am going to be doing a specific scenario for you guys today. Before that, though, look at this! Look at all this DLC! We keep going. We keep going. We keep going. My Shiga. This is so many spirits. There are 5 pieces of DLC that you can get for Spirit Island. The one right in the beginning is Horizons of Spirit Island. That is I don't want to say simpler version of the game, but this was the one that was sold on at retail at like Target and everything. It's still the game, but the spirits in it are a lot lower complexity, and they look so cool. Devouring teeth, lurking underfoot. Flip it over, see it's a low complexity, very offensive style spirit. Love it. Little eyes and everything, so cool. Eyes watching from the trees. Oh man, see another low complexity. So that's kind of what all these guys are. They're all low complexity spirits that are just easier to play with. You get some more boards, and then the new enemy, Brandenburg, Prussia. Base difficulty 1, and of course it just gets harder the more you pump into them. So that's Horizons, what was that? Horizons, right? Horizons Spirit Island. If you want something more complex, go with the Feathers DLC, because that has 2 spirits, 1 adversary, 2 scenarios, 5 aspect cards, and 5 fear cards. What does all that mean? That means the aspect cards are just new ways of playing older spirits, and I love this art. This is so cool. Vital Strength of the Earth looks amazing here. He has the new aspect might, which is like a new passive ability that he has. These are all different as well. Whoa, lightning swift strike. So cool. I love it. So yeah, so these will actually change your base spirits around to give you a little bit more variety of them. But the 2 new spirits are Downpour Drenches the World, which is like, I don't even know how this works. So it's a lot of water, high complexity. And the other one is this Hummingbird, Finder of Paths Unseen. You're sending things to other dimensions and crossing lines of this Hummingbird can change reality. And look at its path. Look at how far up and down and left and right. It's wild. That's why you are a very high complexity style of spirit. So that's the Feathers promo pack 2. There is promo pack 1, which is probably I'm going to pick up soon, which only contains 2 spirits. Heart of the Wildfire, a lot of fun one in order to play around with to spread fire all over the place, but you got to watch out for the blighting. And then Serpent Slumbering Beneath the Island, which is my favorite because it's like an Ouroboros type thing where you're eating other, these things. The presents that you put on the island from your spirit. And the more of those you eat, the more you put on here, and then just the more powerful it becomes. So that only has 2. After that would be Branches and Claws, which this has been around for a while. This, you have 2 spirits, Keeper of the Forbidden Wilds. I know I've talked about this one before, Sharp Fang Beneath the Leaves. This one also introduces the new tokens, the Beast tokens, it's the Beast tokens, the Infect tokens, and just a bunch of other tokens and everything for the game. But the big one that you can get also is not Horizons. Here we are, Jagged Earth. 10 spirits, 2 doubles more boards, power cards, fuel cards, blight cards, all the things. This is just wild. Just like the creatures in here are much higher, from moderate to high difficulty, and they are amazing. So I believe this is everything that's available for the game as of right now. Like, if it's available to get on your tabletop, you should be able to get it here for the digital version. Got a lot of aspects in here too. Shadow Flicker Frame with the aspect of Reach, Madness, Sunshine. So cool. Amazing. So just wanted to point that out to you guys, that the DLC is out and it is awesome. So awesome. I'm going to flip this way, because what I'm going to do now is we have 2 new spirits that I will be playing as. First is going to be, I'd rather just show them up here really quickly. Spread of Rampant Green. This is like one of my favorite ones I love to play as, just because you're able to control the board pretty easily with a lot of presence. I'm actually going to put you on the bottom. And on the top is Ocean's Hungry Grasp. This guy is the only spirit from the base game, because I don't know how it is on the other ones, where you can put your presence into the oceans, spill out on the spaces in front of it, and then basically drown your enemies. It's wild. What do we go up to? H on the board, but that's all right. Our scenario we're playing is Blitz. This is going to be wild because this is a fast-moving game that can really escalate fast. This scenario is notably harder for slower developing spirits. Kind of what I have going on here, but I think I might be able to at least last a little bit. This scenario can be fun for anyone to try, but in particular meant for players to prefer a more play and resolve style of game. Basically what it's doing is all powers are fast. You don't have to worry about going through a slow mode. If the power was already fast or made fast by a special ability, it costs 1 less. And what's even better is if it costs 0, you gain an energy. So you get a cool -1 on it, and it's like, yep, you gain an energy. When exploring, once per board, add a settler to the board. So you're always going to be adding one of these guys to whatever space is being explored. And the island becomes blighted, put 1 less per star. So you get less blight to go on the island if it's blighted. However, you're going to put extra blight, so whatever didn't go on here, whatever wouldn't be on here, is actually on the initial card before it blights the island. But the big thing is this. The invaders get an additional set of actions at the end of setup. Yeah, we get they get to kind of push ahead 1 extra thing, and we immediately have to play catch up. So, with that all said and done, let us go ahead and get this started. All right, so here's our 2D board right here. Very simple, you know, the way that you would kind of expect it to be. This is, if you were looking down on your, board, this is kind of how you would see it. Oceans, just to start off with this. Your setup is you would put 2 of your presents on the board. 1 is in an ocean, which is the ocean of your starting board, and then 1 on any coastal of your choice. I like kind of putting it in the middle first off, just to make sure if I need to like expand out anywhere, I can do it. Invaders are now going to start exploring the mountains. This is going to go all the way over. So the mountains, on our very first turn, the mountains are going to ravage. Usually you have a turn build phase, and then on like your second turn is when you have to start ravaging, but because of the way Blitz is, it pushes it all the way at the end. So you're always worried about ravaging, building, exploring, ravaging, building, exploring. A lot of extra turns and a lot of extra things you got to worry about when you're playing this particular scenario. Now I get to put somebody on. I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to put it here. I want to put them closer to the water, because oceans can drag them in and just take them. So we got to build. Going to be building right here. Ideally, what this is skipping my first turn completely. And that's what makes it difficult. Because a lot of those areas right in the beginning are going to ravage. All right, so now we go to the jungles, and then we just got to kind of wait for them. All right, and that should be the last jungle. Now, let's go ahead and put here, and then I got none of the jungles on this board are touching the ocean, so we'll go there. Spirit phase. Let's talk about our spirits. Let's start over here with Ocean's Hungry Grasp. So, as mentioned before, it is a high complexity one because if you're trying to pull them into the water, very offensive. You know, you're doing pretty good with all of your base status except for utility. The growth patterns for this guy are 3 options. You can reclaim cards, gain a power, gather your presence into each ocean, which is going to kind of play off of this third one right here, and gain 2 energy. So that's 1 growth action. The one that I like to start with is this middle one. Add a presence to any ocean. Add a presence to any ocean. Putting your presence out there is great because it opens up all of these. And if I can get all of these symbols open, that would be fantastic. He also will just gain an energy. Energy here is not really how Ocean works. You want to be able to pull enemies into you in order to gain it. And I'll show you that in a moment. First, let's look at our third one. Gain a power card. Add a presence to a coastal land, so anything touching the ocean. And then you would push 1 presence from each ocean into a coastal land. So it's like you're flooding that area of the map. Now, why are we not backing up? There we go. Okay. The big thing are ocean special rules and abilities. Ocean in play. You may place, move your disc, your presence into oceans, but may not play or move them into inland. So if it's touching the ocean, you can play it. Otherwise, it can't go there, unless you have a card that says otherwise. Oceans on the board with any of your presence are treated as coastal wetlands for powers and blight. So keep that in mind as well. You can actually use them to kind of absorb and redirect things as long as your presence are there. Any invaders or Dahan moved to those oceans are drowned. Drowning means that that piece is destroyed and place drowned invaders here on the card. At any time, you may exchange X health of these invaders for 1 energy, where X equals the number of players. So in this case, it's 2. Every 2 health worth of figures here will give me 1 energy. The game does it for me automatically. Oh, and then finally, of course, can't forget the innate powers. A lot of water is needed. This is needed air and moon, a lot of water and mountain. Pound ships to splinters. As long as I am in a coastal area, I'm pretty sure I can do this. Fear. Lots of fear. I'm going to try to build up as much fear as I can. Fear is always the key, and I think that's a big thing I want to try to push as far as I can with this guy. Ocean breaks the shore. Remember, in this scenario, this will be a fast power, so you don't have to worry about like waiting to do it. At 2 water in a mountain, I can drown a town. 3 water in 2 mountain, I can drown a city. And then an additional 1, I can drown an additional town or city. So things along the ocean, ooh, man, they're going in. We also have Calls of the Deep, where I can gather 2 explorers in order to drown them. Grasping Tides is a defensive card. Swallow the Land, drowns towns and explorers, but it also drowns Dahan. And then Tidal Boon is great because you give it a spirit 2 energy, and you can push enemies as well. You can push things into the ocean, and that drowns them, which is awesome. And in this case, with Tidal Boon, if I happen to push a Dahan into it, I can then relocate it. So that is amazing. Oh, just one last thing also. Again, as I mentioned, the fast are all -1. And if it was a 0, this means if I play Call of the Deeps, I actually gain an energy. I love it. So cool. So that is our oceans. Over here, we have a spread of Rampant Green. First, you will always be able to place a presence in a jungle or wetland, which is awesome. At least 2 away from everything, but you're going to be able to spread that around everywhere on the board. As far as your growths go, we're going to start at the end because that makes more sense. Gaining a power and 3 energy. This guy's a little harder to gain energy, so wherever you can get it, get it. The next one is adding a presence. You'd be able to add 2 presence in a turn, which is awesome. Then you get an extra card to play. You're going to need that early on. And then here you have reclaiming your cards and then gaining a power. So very simple, but enough in order to be able to start getting your presence out, opening up these plant symbols in order to get those innates rolling. Choke the land with greens. Whenever invaders would ravage or build in a land with your sacred site, which is 2 together, you can prevent it by destroying 1 of your presence in that land. I will be doing that a lot, at least as much as I can. When adding presence to the board via growth, you may optionally use your destroyed presence. If it's a healthy island, it's free. If it's blighted, it costs 1 energy to do so. So that means anything that gets destroyed, I can put back on the island, which is awesome. As long as it's a place with my presence on it, any target land, I can deal 1 damage to one thing. I can repeat this power, and then I repeat it again. So it's like 3 free damage that I can get really quickly, so long as I have enough moons and, Earth to go around. But all enveloping green is better, in my opinion at least, mainly because you can put up some defense. Defend 2, defend 4, and then also some blight. Hoping to get elemental boon at some point, because that'll really boost these up quite a bit, especially for oceans as well. I can push a town or 3 to Han. Again, I can even push these into the coastal land, and the ocean will eat it. Gift of the proliferation? Sure, why not? Target spirits can add 1 presence up to 1 away from their presence, so it's adding more. Overgrowth in Night also adds more, but it will eventually give you fear. And then the Stem of the Flow Fresh Water. I can deal 1 damage to 1 town or city, and if it's a mountain or sand, instead 1 damage to each. That was a lot. So, with that said, we have to look at the board and we have to understand that the mountains are going to ravage, and it's going to be terrible. I need to find a way in order to make sure that that generally doesn't happen. Let's see. What are going to be my initial growths? Well, with oceans, this is definitely the main one to do. I have to do that first. So I gain an energy. Nothing that matters. I really don't need it for anything, but I should be fine. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to start taking... I can play 2 cards immediately and then have a moon. So I think I'm going to do that. We're going to put 1 here. And then we're going to take the other one. And then here. I'll be playing 2 cards for oceans for quite a while. After that, I'm going to start opening up this top one so I can get water, earth, and more water in order to, again, get these innate powers rolling a little bit better. As far as my Rampant Green, we're going to do this, and we know we're placing one of these on a, a wetland or a swamp. And I know that the, jungle. It's wetland or jungle. And I know the jungles are going to ravage next turn, so I can kind of start building myself up from there. Let me see. Again, you're going to be another one. It's going to take a little while to play, but I think I'll be all right doing this. Let's take this, and I'm going to put it right here. All right, so that's done. Now I'm going to add a presence, and I'm going to have an additional card to play. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it... I have a feeling that Ocean should be able to beat this. Let me give me 1 second. I want to see something. All right, let me take this and put this here. Maybe try to figure out a way of getting this out of here. So, Ocean. First thing I want to do is, I'm gonna play this and grasping. I know it's the 2. Do I do? You know what? Let's do that one. Let's do those. I think those would be better because I can actually hit this, right? Yeah, coastal 0. So I should be able to hit here to kill that, and then this I can gather 2, taking these 2, bring them in. Now, granted, this is still going to get hit pretty hard with the city and the town, but it's a little bit better. I have a little bit better setup this way. You can also drown any town, which could be this too. Yeah, okay, yeah, that should be fine. There we go. As far as you go, I need to first, I definitely should add more presence somewhere. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a push and Gift of the Proliferation. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I do have a few other things that I can hopefully defend my areas with, but let's see. Fast. Now, everything here is fast, once again, so we got to remember that. I'm going to take this, that. Oh, yeah, duh. I need my presence on a place in order to do that. That's right. Ugh. All right, well, I can do this. I can target this, and I can take both of these guys at the very least. And they have drowned. And actually, I gain another energy, which is awesome. And then I can go... Let's right. I can't do anything with this because it's... Okay, I changed it up a little bit. Instead of using this slow power, I went and took this fast power. Because I can put this here, gain some fear, and do a defense 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll only do 1 damage to this land. So this area is now protected. Huzzah. Awesome. I still got 3 more areas up here that I need to defend, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. This... I don't have a sacred site, which use so it would be in an area with a sacred site, but I could... All right, I think what I'm going to do is target spirit. That's me. Come on. Me. Does it have to be another? It has to be another. I always forget that. All right, so it's not even going to work well for me itself. I have to do it for Ocean, but that's okay. Giving Ocean more out there is fine. They'll have better ways to be able to throw their presence out once I do another growth option. Let's go ahead and we'll target here. And I'm actually going to push this here. So that's good. And then finally we have dealing 1 damage. Can I deal it anywhere? It has to be with my presence, right? Yeah. And if I was able to do it again, I'd actually be able to kill that. What can you do? Oh, I can fear. Wow. Nice. More fear. We got 4 fear in that first round. Pretty good. So now the problem is that these are going to blight and we are going to lose a Dahan, which is very, very sad. Yep. 1 blight there. And a blight right here. Now I gotta also remember that up here, this one in the corner, that's gonna be pretty, that's gonna take some hits. Fine, good, get rid of it. And now we do all the other things. So then the build is gonna happen in the jungles. I wonder if this one, I should have just played it as normal and let all of the mountains ravage. So this way I should have concentrated more on getting rid of enemies in the jungle. So this way they didn't build. That probably would have been much better. All right, now I get to choose where they go. So I'll put 1 here and 1 here. All right, everybody moves over. And now it's like the normal passing of time and everything. So hooray. On to the next growth phase. This is what I was talking about. This is what I'm going to do right here. So first thing first, yeah, we're going to do this. I get to take a presence that I have here and I can put it on any coastal one. So I'm probably going to put it right here with the jungle so I can actually target the jungle with whatever it is that this guy wants to do. And now we get to go ahead and take 1 presence from our ocean and drop them into the land. So I can do that and here. So you can see the water's coming in. So it kind of spreads it out a little bit and gives me more options when it comes to my cards. I now can gain a power card. So let's gain a minor one right now. See what we can get. I'm looking for water and moon or water and air. If the invaders are present, 1 fear. If the target is sand or wetland, remove a blight. Removing blight is great. Removing blight is not a bad idea. Do I have anything on? So it's going to be the jungles that ravage. That's not going to really do me much. I could target there to remove that blight and just kind of buy me some. No, that's never mind. That's wetlands is what I needed on. The other one is destroy 1. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this sap, the strength of multitudes. It's a defense of 5, and then I get, because I will have a air, I almost always have air actually, it'll be a range of 1. So that'll help me just kind of throw something out and like defend an area wherever the, I probably could even defend like down here, because that's going to take 2 hits. It's going to take 4 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that'll be defended. I can defend somewhere else. Where do I want to go? Okay, let's go ahead and do a growth. Wish I had the ability to play more cards, so we'll put this here. Oh, I can't put it up there. I need to have a little bit more space, so I can put it here, and then, Oh boy. All right, well, we'll put it here then. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this 3 energy and a power card. And you'll also gain a minor power card first. Remove a blight or push 3. Then removing the blight was immediately there with like the earth element. 1 damage per blight. If the target is a mountain or sands, you may instead remove it. Again, a lot of removing a blight in order to kind of help me out here, which is really nice. I'm going to grab this call to tend. Because I think maybe I can take these 2 to Han, move them here, defend this area, and then they'll be survived, and they'll destroy all of the settlers here, and then eventually I can get that card to remove the blight in order to help that out. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I can only play 1 card for this, and I would love to add my presence. Maybe I should do that instead. Yeah, I'm gonna actually, my 1 card that I can play, as much as I want to do this for later on, I'm gonna just do that. Because I want to add it to here in order to defend this area. This should easily be defended with this. Target spirit gains an energy and pushes up to 2 from one of their lands. Alright, I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to be playing this. Okay, here we go. Finish playing cards. First I'm going to do is I'm going to add a presence here. Add a presence. Yeah, 2 cards. 2 cards. Boop. Perfect. So then I'll be able to play 2 cards on my next turn. This is just 1 damage per with a place on it. That's not going to really matter too much. This is drown a city. I want to put this here. So now that's completely defended. And the Dahan will fight back, which is awesome. This, I need to drown. I was going to drown this, but that would have actually drowned the settlers with it as well. Don't want to do that. We'll do it here, though. So 1 of those and 2 of those are gone. That's beautiful. All right, that's just more fear. We like that. And I get the drown state, so we'll... Oh, why can't I do that? Why can't I drown it there? Or no, oh no, it needs to be on. Yeah, see, again, I need to have my presence in places. Man, that's not going to help at all. And I think that's it. Oh no, 1 damage. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so I can go here, and I can choose to destroy my piece. And that doesn't ravage, which is good. I'm just going to let the game do the rest for me. They'll hit for 4, nothing will happen, and the Dahan will fight back, destroying everything. More fear. This is going to blight. Ugh. And that's going to blight it again, and I'm going to lose that piece. Ew. Oh, and I got to cascade it too. All right, we'll just cascade it here. There was 2 blight on there. Ugh. All right. The mountains. Back to the mountains. Oh, boy. And I get to choose where I want to put an additional settler there and there. Figure after I just clear out certain areas, they all come flying back. Okay, we're running out of cards pretty quickly. I definitely need to reclaim for you. And by doing that, we'll actually pull his water back into the ocean. So I'll lose this, but I should be able to gain something from it. Yeah, so we'll do that. Get everything back. 1 presence into each. Oh, man. I have to do this. And then this one, I can choose a few different ones. I'll take you. And now we get a power card. I think with 9 energy, we're going to go for a major power card and hope for something big. Let's see. Lightning Talon. So remember, wetlands are going to be ravaging this turn. So if I can find a way to defeat a lot in the wetlands, that would be great. Cleansing Flood, 1 away from a place where I have in wetlands, which is right here. I may even, like, I could just use that to wipe this clean. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points there. That's going to do 4 damage. And the more water I have, the more damage I can do. I'm only going to be able to do 2, which is really not that... I can't get 10 damage. I would want 10 damage, but I'm not going to be able to get it. And the 4 damage isn't really even going to do... Like, it's going to be good, but it's not going to be enough. I think I'm actually going to take Talons of Lightning, because the mountains and wetlands are the 2 that are going to be going, and I can actually reclaim this next turn again in order to do more damage, and everything is 1 away from my presence, so anything along the coast here, I could lightning strike it and knock it out. What do I... what's not going to be a good one? I need that defend 5. I'm actually going to get rid of this. I don't like that one because it kills the Dahan, and I don't want to kill the Dahan. You, however, we need to place a presence on this board. Let's take this. I could go all the way back there. But again, the wetlands are ravaging, so I'm actually going to put this right here. So now this spot is safe. Problem is I got this spot, which is going to have 4 damage, and this spot, which is going to have 3 damage. So I get 2, I'm at 6. I could gain another card, but I think I would rather, because I only have 2 right now. Let's do the reclaim. And let me just look at my cards really quickly. Okay, let's go ahead and do a major. Major power away! Poison land, 7 damage, add a blight. Don't like that. I don't want to do that. 2 damage per blight for each blight in adjacent lands. 1 additional damage. So that's really good if I'm like building up blight attack. Where does that hit? I'm going to take this to Land Trashes in Furious Pain. See maybe if I can do something with that. I'm not a big fan of how that seems to work, but we'll see. Now then, I need to get more fear on the board and start pulling out some of these fear cards. Okay, so what I have is lightning, Talons of Lightning, which will do 5 damage. That 5 damage I'm going to blast here. I know it's not going to be enough to completely obliterate everything, but at least it'll give us a fear card for sure. And then this Grasping Tide will do a defense 4 with 2 fear, which I'm going to put here, which will completely shield it. So that's good. So that one's shielded. This one I'm going to eliminate one of my presence in order to be able to shield that. So that one's good. This here is, I may just add another presence 1 away and work my way upwards, because the mountains are going to go next, and I need to start getting my presence out there in order to put stuff, to defend things. And then here I can push 1 away from anywhere. Maybe I push these 2 into these wetlands. But then one's going to die, but then they'll kill the other one, maybe. Or maybe I push it over here. No, because then they won't defend it that way. I can defend 2 as well. 1 away from a sacred site, which is here. I can defend 2. No, I'm just going to do that. There we go. Okay, finish playing. Fast! First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a presence right here. I know I should probably do the fear, but I want to get most of that stuff open, which is good. And then 1 away, I can defend 2 right there. So now this is completely guarded as well. That's guarded. I'm going to take this, blast here. Got 1, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead, dead, dead. Lots of fear added in right there, which is great. This we're going to pop here. So now that's defended with the Dahan fighting back. Damage 1. Yeah, that's not going to really do anything. What are you again? Oh yeah, you're a push. I can push 1 away. I'm trying to think what could help me in the long run, but I don't have much to like do 1 single damage to get rid of these little guys, because even this is 1 damage to a town or a city, which doesn't help whatsoever. Like, I can't even hit it in a good place. Oh yeah, let's do this. We're going to do this, and we're going to push the Han. We're going to take them both, and we're going to put them up there. So that's going to be defended. They're going to take 1 damage, but then they will retaliate anyway, which is fine. This will do 1 damage, whatever. Yeah. I can't do a single damage after WAP, so that's fine. And then a fear, which is also now 1 more from another fear card away. Speaking of which, crossing fingers that this fear card helps out. Each player chooses a different land with the Han, and each deal 1 damage. Okay. Dead. That's good. Another land with a Han. Yeah. Good. Oh, sweet. Oh, that made that so much better. Oh, I was able to get away with that. Because you'll do 1, and you die. And you'll do 3, but 2, and you guys and go. Yes! Cleared away with another fear card for next turn. Same thing here. Defend 4, and it gets you 2 damage. Goodbye. And this, I am going to go destroy a presence. Bye! There we are. Ugh, and now they build on the mountains. And now they explore the jungles again. So there's no sand. I am not seeing anything with the sand right now. So that's wild. All right. 1 there. And 1 here. Oh, goodness. Just putting out fires left and right. The good thing is they're going to ravage in the mountains, and this is clear. I don't have to worry about that at all. Bad news is I got 1, 2, 3 areas that are going to ravage unless I do something, and they each have a blight on it, so it's just going to it's going to escalate out, which is very, 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 very bad. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take 1 of... Yeah, we're going to take that, put that here, which is good. Now, I have 3 cards left. I could play them all, but this needs to be in a spot with the Han and Blight, and that does not exist on this board. So this card is not as good as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I can push the Han, but whatever. 2 damage per Blight. Actually, that's good to use. I can use that here. 2 damage per Blight. There's 2 Blights. That's 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. That clears out this area. So I can actually save that. This is clear as well because I can just use one of my presents there. I got to figure out if I can defend that. This is the problem. This one way down here is the problem because it's all the way in the corner and I can't get to it. I'm thinking builds and everything. That's the build. I mean, even still, like... All right, so I think for... I'll come back to my green for a moment, but you, my friend, let's go ahead and start putting stuff here. Let's take 1 from your board. Let's take an oath. Or an earth. It'll actually expose an earth, which is nice. I'm going to put it here. I hope that it works out for the best. And then we get to push also from out, so we can take this here. Do I want a sacred site there? Yeah, all right, we'll do that. And then why don't you go here? And then I get to gain a power card, and I think I am going to gain a major again. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. 1 fear per city and town destroyed. Max for 1 damage for each invader. So we'll do 1 damage per each invader. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 invaders here. I could start killing. I can kill quite a bit with that. This Miss of the Oblivion. And that's all the symbols that I need. You know what? I think I'm going to use that. Yeah, we'll grab that. So that's what we use. I need to defend 5. me get rid of this title boon right here. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. I mean, I could get rid of stuff that's also in my discard pile, but that's just that. As far as my green goes, I'm actually going to go ahead and do this middle one. I'm going to place another presence on the board. And it's going to be one of my destroyed ones, and I'm going to put it right here. Because I would like to do is play all 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3. And see if I can gain some powerful stuff. What do we got? I can repeat that power twice, which is nice. Defend 2. That might not be as good as I hoped it would be. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing a water. 1 water would have been able to do that. But from here, I can play a card and hopefully start defending this. As far as you go, I'm going to play that, and we're going to also defend 5. And I think that is what we're going to do for our round. So the first thing is we got to remember that mountains are going to ravage. What I want to do first is play this Land Thrash and Flourish Pain. 2 away from whatever my is. Target land has to have a blight. 2 damage per blight, +1 for each adjacent. I can target here. 4 damage. Still gonna blight, but I can go 1, 2. Can I kill that with this? No. Why can't I do it? Because I need my presence there. So why don't we do this? No, because it's again another. I keep forgetting that that's another. All right, whatever. Here. Give you another water. We'll put this here. That might actually help out him in the long run. These might have now gone up. I'm going to move these to Han up here. Just to get them ready. Maybe I can do something up here in order to defend it. Defend 2. Can't defend 2 there. Because it's only 1 away from a sacred site. And the mountains are going, and I don't have any other means to make a sacred site anywhere. Oh my gosh! I could do 2 damage, so we'll just go 1, 2. Beat that. Alright, not as good as I was hoping that would be, but at least it's something. This, we're going right here, right? Or is it this one? Which one did I want to go for? That, I could defend 5 into Pier. Let's just do this. That's it? That's all it did? How can it do 1 damage per this power? 1 damage to each invader. Oh, I see. All right. Nope, that didn't work out as well as I thought. And even if I went up here, it would have been the same thing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can defend that. Let's defend 5. Fear. And I can drown one of these. Again, just kind of pushing my way forward, trying to get as much fear as possible. Defend 2. This doesn't mean anything, because those aren't getting hit. Oh, boy, oh boy. Skip all explore actions and lands with at least 2 to Han. That's, nope. Yay. Grand. Fantastic. Oh, this is going to hurt. We're going to be a blighted island. Nothing. Blight. Choose where it goes, and wherever it goes is going to cascade. Oh, man. Because if I put it here, and it's going to have to... Yeah, that flips over now. Start of each invader phase, each spirit destroys one of their presence. Ew. Oh. And then that's going to blight again. And we'll just go... Oof. Oh, man. Choke the land with green. I have to destroy... Do I want to prevent the build here? No, just allow the build. Because if I allow the build, then I can at least disallow the ravage, which is going to be. And I know one... Oh, there's all sands. Oh, fun. Here comes... all new enemies right in the middle. Now I get to put a new one. We'll put one here, and I'll put one. Perfect. Sounds good. So what I'm going to absolutely need to do is do reclaiming for the round. Again, jungles are going to get ravaged, so that's going to have to be the thing. Now it's going to cost me an energy in order to drop these down, but that's okay. I'm doing pretty good with it. That's going to give me 3 energy. I'm going to do this in order to start, hopefully get closer to play another card. We'll reclaim. And yeah, we'll do a major. Because these are the ones that I can figure are going to do the most damage, or the best that I can figure to do damage. Tsunami. 2 away from, I can do it on a coastal, and 2 away from, that doesn't matter. It's jungles. The only coastal jungle I have is right here, and I'm not going to really too worried about that. Of course, Tsunami, you're not the one that should be getting this. You should have gotten this. In a single land within 2 of your thing. Oh, Blazing Renewal. Yeah. That's a good one, because that puts more presence back on after I've done it. I'm going to keep the land thrash because I like that. I'm going to get rid of you because you just kind of annoyed me every single time I've done you. You have 1 card you need to reclaim. We got to pull presence back, unfortunately. We'll take 1 from here back, just to kind of keep some water out there to help out. And we gain a power card. I have 8. And I can, anything I want to get rid of? Call of the Deep probably doesn't need to happen anymore. I'm trying to get other things. So let's go for, let's go for a major power. And if it's something awesome, then I can get rid of Call of the Deep. I think I'm going to take Terrifying Nightmares. I'll be able to push things around and just overall kind of clear things out that way. So why don't we do that? So I get to do 2. I got to put some more presence on the board next turn and start playing more cards as well. So mountains or wetlands. The jungles are going to go in that, so I don't really need either one of those at this moment. Defend 5, 0 place. Again, doesn't matter. It's jungles. The jungles are going to go, and I need to be able to hit that from somehow. 1 damage per invader. I guess I could do that there. Help that out a little bit. I can hit it. I definitely can hit it. I think I'm going to go fear for this round. So we'll grab this and this. So that's going to be what I have here. I get to play now 2 cards. Blazing Renewal for sure. Very, very good card. Super good card. And then I don't have the energy to play this one. So let's just do an Overgrowth in Night. Just to hope maybe get something else going. So I'm not very confident right now in terms of this. We're just going to work with what we got and hope for the best. So now what this one is in a single land within 2 of your target, I can add 2 of my destroyed presence. If any presence were added, it's 2 damage for each one I put in. That's really good. Because I can put 2 presents here and then kind of start wiping things clean, which I'm going to do. So me, here. That's pretty good at all. That's really, really good. And now I'm at terror level 2. And I can deal 1 damage, getting rid of that city. Okay, that's awesome. That's great. Also, what's bad is that it's still going to do damage because of these 2 guys. But I took care of it. That's what matters. And I can always just destroy it anyway, so that's good. Add a presence or incite fear. What do I want to do? I probably want to add a presence here and get rid of it. Well, let me see what I can do with the coastal right here. I can drown. Can I drown? No, I can't because it has to be in a spot with my thing. So I'm going to take this. Again, any fear is good fear at this point. I wonder if I get people to run. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to choose this. And you guys can go here and here. So now that's not going to build at all here. That might save me in the long run. 2 fear and defend 4. There. Let's add some more fear to the mix for another card. And then I can just add a presence here. Let's just add a presence. We'll do another card. Or do I do a... We'll do another card. There we go. Okay. Now, we each have to destroy a presence on the board. We'll do 1 here. And I'll do... that one. First fear card. Defend 6 in all coastal lands. Skip building actions. Oh, cool. Sure. Why not? Not that it matters with the Ravage, but sure. Each player may downgrade 1 in a coastal land. Okay. Can I downgrade? And I guess it only matters here. You know what? I actually don't want to do that because I want those to die. So we're going to skip it. That was 2 fear cards too, so that's really good. You go first. I don't really care. Big defense. They hit back. More fear. Kill it. Yep. And we're going to do this again. And this one. Gotta. Like, it's the only thing I can think of to do in order to be able to protect the area. And now building on the sands. Okay, and now they explore the wetlands. Back to the wetlands we go. Oh, man. All right. Coast. Time passes. Away we go. And I really need to get this guy, these things out of here. Yeah, let's do that. Take a presence. Just, because I can't put it on any coast or whatever, so I can go 1, 2. So now at least I can play all 3 cards here and hope for the best. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Anything good here? Some fear, drowning. Sure, why not? sure, as they say. I can play 4 cards, or I can start putting stuff away. Oh, I don't have enough energy. We'll take this. Put that there. So that'll like boost me up some energy. I should just gain another power card just so I have it. So we're going to do that. We're just going to gain 3. Grab a minor. Please be good. Please. 2 damage and push an earth and a mountain. Target spirit gains 1 energy if you have at least 2 sacred sites. What is this? Drought. Destroy 3. Damage 1 town and 1 city. Add a blight. I don't want to add a blight. Rouse the trees and stones in a place without a blight 1 away from my thingy. Maybe? Possibly I can do something? That has a blight though, so I gotta... This would be the only place I can think of in order to hit it. To do 2 damage, which would just destroy this. Try this. Pulled beneath the hunger earth, or whatever it is. Alright, lots there. I can do 3 cards. 1, 2, and I still can play either of these. Can I remove a blight within a spot that has a Dahan right there? I actually think this will work. What do we got? Defend 2. What am I missing? Oh, another Earth? Oh, jeez. And then repeat this power. Okay, here we go. So the initial thing that I was thinking of for this is right here. And I can remove a blight. Just to buy me some time and, just make it easier. But now the sands are going to start ravaging. This is fine. This is fine. I got to save this one and this one. Oh, yeah. So this is going to go right here. 2 damage. Gone. Beautiful. So now that's clear. What can I do with this? Kill that, and then I can defend 2, but it's still 3. Anything I could drown? Can I drown? There's no towns around here either. So right now, if I get rid of all cities and towns, I immediately win. And I am 2 away from my next card. I really should do that. 5 damage in a sands? Right, that's mountains or wetlands. No. I'm just going to do that. No, I'm not going to do it. Because I don't have the aim. Oh, man. I can't hit it? Shoot. Well, you know what? That's fine. Just get rid of everything. Save me the problem for later. Oh, man. That's also defend 5 in any one of my spots. Or 1 away. Sands, once again, are going to be going, so I can't do anything. I can hit that. Fine. Defend 2. And then we're going to go... Oh, I can't hit that spot? Oh. Because I have to have a presence in it, of course. 1 damage. I think that works out in the long run anyway. Like, for some reason, that feels like this is good. Add some more fear. I don't have anything to drown. That doesn't work. Defend 5. Okay. Let's see what our fear card is. Oh yeah, we each got to destroy a presence. Boo. Who did that? The wetlands, eh? Let me do that one. Thank goodness for the card to give me my stuff back for my rampant growth. Chooses 1 land. Each player chooses a different land, and each gather up to 2 Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan that is present, eh? So we'll grab and grab. And that's actually going to, I think that's going to protect that area too, which is going to be awesome. I'm going to grab this and take these 2. And that should destroy a bunch, I guess? I don't even know. Hits it, but it goes away. All right. I'm actually, like, doing pretty good here, oddly enough. Like, a lot better than I thought I was going to be. Do I allow that build? Yeah, we allow that build. Just because, again, it gives me more targets to hit stuff and gain that, that sweet, sweet fear. Mountains and wetlands. Oh, this is going to take a bit. Finally, I get to choose where stuff goes. Put one there. And put one there. Man, that's a lot of invaders all over the place. Oh, this is either going to be the make or break round, or I'm going down for sure. I need major reclaiming because I have nothing for anybody. All that's there. I have to pull back, so we'll pull that back there, and I don't have anything here. Power card. Is there anything I can get rid of that's really like... I mean, these are pretty expensive, but I have 5, so I can do the Talons. Everything else just costs a lot of money, a lot of energy, so let's just take a miner. I honestly don't like any of these. So I'm just going to take this one just because it fits with my symbols that I need, but it's not going to really... I'm not going to really matter at all what happens with it. As far as you go, yes, I do need to place stuff in the wetlands. This is going to cost me an energy to do. I have to reclaim as well, but why don't we just do the last one? We'll put you here. Just, again, more wetlands in order to be able to save. You're not going to get me anything, but I can... Yeah, reclaim. Miner, just so I have it, and we can always dump it later. Song of Sanctity. If invaders of Refreshment, push all invaders, otherwise remove a blight in a mountain or a jungle. I guess I can move all of these out, and that'll protect that. So that's a good one to have. I just want it for like the symbols. The symbols are good. See, 2 damage or remove also in a mountain or in a jungle or wetland also works. No, maybe not so much. This is good, great too. But it's wherever my sacred sites are. I can just do a sacred site instead of losing a thing. Defend 2 if there are no invader present. Gather up the 2. Yeah, all right, we'll just take that. That's the one. All right. What are we going to play? All right, we're going to give this a shot. I got Fear, Defending, hopefully a coastal land, which is one of the wetlands, and keep that going. Do some damage, kill some things, and gain some fear. Again, just gaining fear. Fear. Defend 5 also. This is the last round when we only have 1 to have to worry about defending. So if I can get rid of a lot of things, that'd be great. This is also pushing all invaders. So if I can destroy this and push all the invaders to the sand, then I don't have to worry about them. And that's going to be awesome. And then that's also going to just put 2 presents back on the board and destroy things. Yeah. Here we go. All right. First things first that I talk about, I like to just kind of drown. Let's get this used right now. That's gone. This, I don't think I'm ever going to get the extra. What am I missing out of this? I need another moon and another air. I don't have it, but for right now, let's just do that to make sure we get our fear card. Victory level 3 has been achieved. So if I destroy that city, and that city, I win. Easier said than done. So this one, it's only in mountains and jungle. That's actually not what I thought it was going to be. I can push a town or up to 3. So this is good. I can put this somewhere and then do a ridiculous amount of damage. Same thing for here. So I want to actually go... Oh, I thought I could hit this. I thought it was a range of 1. Oh, I thought it was a range of 2. This is another bad one right here because I can't hit this spot. I want to, but I can't. Well, no, I'm defended that anyway, so... Oh, man. All right, is there anything hit? The coast is clear, literally. The coast, there's nothing I have to worry about at all with the coast. So you then, you're the only one that I have to kind of worry. Well, no, maybe not. Let's just go nuts, all right? That's fine. I don't think I can hit that with anything else, right? No. Man. Put them all here. They're all done. That's been used. That's been used. Whatever, just destroy that. Try to destroy as many of those guys as possible. So again, that's actually much better because I keep forgetting that. So that would get ravaged. So now that's defended. I wonder then if I can just push. Defend that with some more fear, which is great. Defend 4 here. Then I get to push 3. Just for fighting back purposes. Okay, so now the invaders go, but we do get our turn. Destroy. Destroy. Each player may push any number of... from one land, eh? I mean, again, I can prevent 2 builds on mountains. That's going to be ravaged, and that's not going to matter. Let's, you know what, let's... it's 1 apiece. All right, so let's do that. Let's push you here. Maybe I take 1 and put it here. Let's take another 1, 2, put it there. I don't know if that's going to really do much of anything, but hey, we shall see. Goodbye. That's going to be 1 damage. Allow this ravage. And then I have 4. 1, 2. So that's gone. Another fear card is gained. It's all going to be about fear. Come on. Nothing. This, I'm going to destroy that. Oh, and that's it. That was all the ravage. Yeah, allow the build. It comes and it goes. The build would be right here. Yeah, I generally won't, like, deny a build. I'd rather just leave it for, like, a ravage or something. Okay. Now what double are they exploring? The jungles and the wetlands. So again, just put them all in the wetlands. That's fine. Put them all in there. All right, are we done yet? That's been a lot. Okay, good. Sure, we'll put 1 here. And 1 there. It's all those extra invaders. The single guy invaders that make this really, really annoying. And I forget about them too, because they just kind of pile up. I don't even know what turn we're on, but all I know is I need 16 fear in order to win the game. So maybe in this situation, we just try to figure out a way to scare the ever-living bejesus out of these guys and go from there. I'm going to gain a lot of energy. I'm going to gain 3 energy. All right, we're going to put this here. It's going to cost an energy, but it'll be a thing. And I think I'm just going to boost my energy, a power card, and major, and hopefully get something that gives me a lot of fear. Fear, 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 fear. Not a lot of energy to spend. Had 1 in the land, really can't. Defend 20, can't do that, unfortunately, because I don't have enough to add. Let's just take this for the symbols. That for the symbols might not be the worst thing. That's 1. And see, that's nice, especially with all of the blight that's kind of around. Maybe I could use that for something. I should use that there. Yeah, so I don't want to get rid of that, but that's 4. That's 4. That's a lot to get rid of. I'm gonna forget that one. And as for you, it needs to go out now. We need to put stuff into here. So let's do this. We'll add a presence to a coastal land. I think I'm just gonna do this. So we'll put you here. And then we'll take you here. Come on. There. There. So now I'm at least kind of on the edge here. I can only play 3 cards, so that's fine. Let's just gain a minor. Searching for that fear. Searching for that fear and what? Oh, Element of Boon. That we're taking. Perfect. That's a great one to have, and especially if I was able to play more than... once I get 4 cards out, that'll be perfect to play, because that just gives me 3 elements, and if I choose him, then we both gain them. So actually, that's going to be one I play. All right, so we'll do that one. Oh, I didn't gain it yet, so I can't actually use this. All right, whatever. We'll just throw that in there for the sake of elements to have fear, and I can drown a town. Here, I'm allowed to play all 4. Can I even afford to play all 4? I have 6. Definitely want to play that. Play. I don't think I can even play that because I don't have enough energy. Yep. Oh, man, so close. And up. And I think what we're going to do here, what am I missing for this one? I need another air and another water to be able to gain all of that. I can drown a city, but I don't have any cities on the coast, so that doesn't mean anything. This is additional defense, which I would need an earth in order to do that somewhere. This is just repeating the power again, which is an additional earth. Okay, so what did I say? Earth and, or water and air. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do water, air, earth. And that should boost the air. Yeah, okay, that's better. And then even these are boosted? Yep. Okay, fantastic. I'm just going to start beating things. We're going to go here. Yeah. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. So that's clear. That's clear. I would love to be able to destroy both of these, or all 3 of these cities. If I destroy those 3 cities, that's a win. Have any means of doing that? Well, let's eat this. That's gone. I'm going to try this. We're going to put this here. And that kills all those guys. And then I'm going to take this power, hit it here. I can do 3 damage. 1, 2, just to give more. Is that literally the only thing I have left to do? Ooh, I got 7 out of that. That's really cool. Nope, I got more here. More fear. And I can do 2 damage. I can do 1, 2. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is it. I gotta kill that city. Can I kill that city? Let's just do 3 fear. I also need 2 fear. I can kill that city or do 2 fear. Target spear may use each other's... Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Just here. Enjoy yourself. Oh, I get a power. Didn't even realize I get a power. Whatever. Pop. 2, 3, 4. I think this is going to our watery friend over here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll just take that into his hand. Fine. And then minor green gets another power from this. Target spirit gains a minor power. Fear. Sure. We'll grab that. What else do I have left? What do I have left? Do not gift. Do not gift. I'm sure there was other things that I could do, but that's just what's happening right now. Defending 4 right here. Because then these Dahan can fight back, which is good. And this is Fear, Mountains, and problem is, again, this is all around this way, and I don't have any really means of doing anything, so whatever. Oh, wait a minute! That should be... Yes! Victory when revealed! Huzzah! Oh my goodness! Push? Should click a... What am I clicking in order to push? Oh, one of these guys. Sure, whatever. Get over there. Get out of here. Get out of here, you guys. Game over, victory, immediate win. Huzzah! Oh my gosh, I didn't think that was going to be possible. Get out of here, you guys. Water in the land shows its strength. We protect our island. Huzzah! Oh man, that was awesome. The invaders' morale had been broken through sheer terror. They flee the island as quickly as possible. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We went through all the tarot cards. I had 3 of them that were going to go. I don't even know what they were, but hopefully they were good. Man, how many of these did we have left? 3. We had 3 left to go. Because remember, if you go to draw from here and you can't, then it's game over as well. The invaders have just completely destroyed you. Scenario. The scenario has been done. That is great. Oh, 2 per invader. Nope. A lot of blame on the island, unfortunately. But hey, that was great. That was awesome. 8 turns. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. I feel great. All right, everyone. Thank you all once again for joining me as we went back to the island to experience the various spirits defending the Dahan in Spirit Island. Yes, I will be getting the DLC for this at some point and being able to go in there and show you a lot of the new stuff that pops up from the power cards and the various major and minor powers, I should say. All the new spirits, some of the new... I may go up against an adversary next because I haven't really done that. I like the scenarios better than the adversaries, but either way it works. Just something to be very excited for and something in order to enjoy in the future for Spirit Island. Let me know what you think of this down in the comment section below. Do you have the physical release for this game? I do. I actually have this, Horizons and Branches and Claws, and I think the Flame and the Ouroboros Snake promos. I'm probably going to take that in the ways that I did with my Wingspan collection, where I'd rather have it as a digital release here as opposed to having a physical copy, because having it this way is just so much easier to deal with, and like a lot of upkeep and management that I'd rather have the game do as opposed to me doing it. So I'm probably going to go that way at some point, but let me hear your opinions of that down in the comment section below. Also, let me know what some of your favorite spirits are for Spirit Island as I start collecting the DLCs and everything. I may end up, listening to what you guys say about what your favorites are and throwing them into a game as I go along. That means in order not to miss that or any other future Spirit Island action or any other fun game I put out for you to enjoy, be sure you are subscribed to the Home Gamer Dad. If you wish to support the channel even further, there are plenty of ways to do that down in the comment section. Patreon members and YouTube subscribers get this early. YouTube members get this early. You get more votes when it comes to polls that I put out. Special attention if you say anything in particular about if I should do something or suggestions for games, things along that ways. Plus, your help does enable me to go into these and an easier way of getting the DLCs in order to be able to play. But regardless of all of that, your view, your like, your share, commenting on this video, that's what really matters to me and what I really enjoy the most and what I look forward to whenever I play these. Guys, thank you again. Take care of yourselves and each other. We are family forever, gaming together. Until next time we defend the island against the invaders from who knows where, you guys have a good one. And I will catch you all later.